The Daily 2 is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. Newborns often have ear irregularity, but the good news is it can be corrected if it's done early. And joining us today is facial plastic surgeon Dr. Susan Yannick. Doctor, what causes pediatric ear deformity?
Sure, it's actually quite common. So sometimes this is a genetic issue, and sometimes children inherit the ears of their parents, and other times we find that ear deformities develop due to the way they're positioned during the pregnancy over the course of the 9 months.
So is it corrected surgically or non-surgically?
So historically, this was only a surgical treatment, and that was something called an otoplasty. We still perform that surgery. That's done when a child is about 4, 5, or 6 years of age, usually when their ear is big enough to undergo surgery, about almost 80% of the adult's ear. But now we have a non-surgical option that must be performed when a child is less than 6 weeks of age.
And how do you do this ear molding? How does it work?
Sure. So usually if an infant has an ear abnormality where they have all of their cartilage, it's just positioned in a different way or with some increased folding or bending in a different shape, and a parent wants to undergo this procedure, they bring us the child, again, before 6 weeks of age when the ears are still pliable. Then we apply a molding device, which is a variety of a plastic device as well as some different types of tape, and that goes on for a course of about 6 weeks.
And this is generally successful in how many patients?
This has been incredibly successful. So we do find that the children sometimes only need 4 weeks of treatment, sometimes they need a full 6 weeks of treatment. But what our goal is to have the child have an ear that they don't even think about. We want them to have an ear that looks and feels like their normal ear and one they can be happy with.
Yeah, all right. Some great advice. Thank you, doctor. We really appreciate it. And if you would like more information about this procedure, or if you would like to learn more about the services at the Concord and the Huntersville offices, call the number on your screen or go to wejustmakesense.com. For the Daily 2, I'm Laura Polka.